Hi, I'm Sheila Collins with Succeed with Video, and today I'm here with Melody Briones. Meet Melanie Briones, owner of Realist Drone Services, a full-service real estate photographer. They offer real estate for photos, videos, aerials, 3D virtual tours, and marketing. Hi, Melody.
Hello.
I'm so excited to have you.
Yes.
So we haven't met really in person, but we are business partners. And I know what you started following me on Instagram. Thank you very much.
Yay.
And then you DM'd me and offered your told me what your services were, which is real estate photography. And as a realtor, I needed that, right? So I think we've actually have partnered and talked and all that. But you do so much on Instagram. I really wanted to get you on here. So tell me, how long have you, and let me forget, your partner. Tell me how long you and your partner, you can virtually introduce your partner to us too. How long have y'all been in business?
Yeah, so Raul and I were husband and wife. We're a husband and wife photography team. Now we're a one-stop shop for all realtor media needs. But we actually were middle school teachers, and Raul 2 or 3 years ago, December 2019, he bought himself a drone for as a Christmas gift. And I told him, Raul, that is an amazing Christmas gift, but you got to do something with that. Like, bring some money home. And he talked to our real estate agent that had sold our home. And he said, hey, do you need some aerial pictures? Just for free,
playing
around. And then, so it started like that. But since we were teachers, he would do it over the summer for our real estate agent. And so that's how it all started. And eventually this summer, we were like, actually in the beginning of the year 2022, we started being a little bit more active on Instagram, and we were like, okay, 2022 goal, let's actually make Realist Drone Services an LLC. Let's make it something real, right? Yeah. And so we created the LLC in January, but we're still teachers. So starting in the summer, we went full time, and at the end, right before the school year, we're like, oh my gosh, this is going so well. It's building, what is that word? It's building momentum. We can't stop it now. So we're like, do you resign? Both of us, oh my gosh. And we did it.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's good for you. Y'all went in cold turkey.
Yes.
I call it cold turkey, because that's what I did. I was in corporate world and just quit and started real estate. Didn't know I knew from my classes, but didn't know anything in anyone in real estate. So you turned a hobby into a profession.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think we connected around the summertime too. Yeah. So that's when you really got active on social media, I guess, right?
Yes, we sure did.
So so your main, we're going to talk a lot about Instagram, because that's how you and I connect.
Yes.
And that's how we've stayed connected. And I see that y'all are doing a lot more on Instagram, and they're really fun. So, so you turn your So I tell me how Instagram has helped you, and how it's going to be two questions. How has Instagram helped your business, and what have you had any obstacles, or any? What have you seen as far as obstacles go?
Yeah, for sure. So Instagram has been the main method of our outreach, of our marketing, of getting ourselves out there, of reaching out to clients. We've decided, let's choose one platform to put all our energy into. Yeah. That has been one of the things. Like, we see so many amazing platforms, things we could do, email marketing, we could do TikTok, we could do YouTube, but we decided, let's focus on Instagram and let's go all in. So that's where we have had the most success. And we started off with just doing static posts, and we were doing okay. Our reach wasn't that high. We were getting a few hundred reach, a few hundred people But what has been most effective is searching for Instagram, for realtors on Instagram. And that's how I found you, because your bio was so perfect. Houston realtor, like it's exactly what we needed, what you were looking for. But with the reels, that's how we got a little bit of an explosion. Not like crazy millions, but enough to spike our business up and to get more reach out there.
And people are paying attention.
People are paying attention.
Because I can tell how much more y'all are active on social media from Instagram, and y'all are getting a lot of fun. I can tell y'all are enjoying it, and it's both of you, so that's really kind of cool. To have the husband and wife partner.
And it was scary because you think reels. Oh, I don't know how to dance. I don't know what to post. I don't know what to do. But one of a big strategy that has been for us is we have taken courses on reels so that we're not just like winging it. But we have taken courses, and that has allowed us to be a little bit more confident. But besides that, we have decided, I don't care if people don't like how we look. I don't care if people don't like how I talk. I feel like I talk too high-pitched. And if I record my husband, Raul, he's like, don't show me that. So we just boost each other up. And I don't show him his videos. So that he doesn't, like, it's kind of cringy sometimes, you think.
It is.
Whenever you look at yourself.
But, it is, right.
But we're trying to reach people with our emotion, with our charisma, with who we are, and we're not worrying anymore. Like, oh my gosh, what are they gonna say about how we look, how we dress, how we talk? And we're just focusing on being ourselves and reaching people that way.
Well, I think the more authentic you are on social media, the more you're relatable, and that's what people want.
Yes.
And y'all are you're in photography, so that's what you need to be doing, and y'all are taking it a step further with the videos and the reels and all that, which the reels are so much fun, right?
Yes.
So do you have a strategy? You said you took classes, or a course, I guess, on reels. Are y'all teaching or doing anything like that now to help others? Because y'all have really, have grown. I can tell by social media, and even now when I call y'all are, he's out and taking pictures, he's out doing. So that's awesome because there's a lot of real estate photographers out there. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
But I want to connect with those people who are doing what I'm doing and who appreciate that social media. The social media thing and understand it and all that. I forgot what I was asking you. What as far as reels go, are you now teaching a course? Or are you now doing?
Yes. So we have made a few connections through Instagram. And we have been able to give some of their realtors some courses. Tomorrow, actually, we're going to be with an association called NAREP. I'm not sure if you've heard of them.
Oh, no.
They're a Hispanic association of realtors here in the area. And we're doing part 2 of Reels for Realtors, or marketing with Reels for Realtors. And so we have been just connected with them and teaching their agents the simple things. We don't qualify ourselves, or we don't rate ourselves as super professional reels creators, but we're in the trenches with them.
Y'all are doing it.
Yes, we're doing it. So that's what we're teaching. We're teaching them exactly how we've learned and how to show up a little bit more on social media.
Yeah. How have you? So we need to get together and we need to do a course together. I would be really excited about that, partnering with you on that as well.
I would love that.
But your name, I'm going to go back to y'all's business name.
Yes.
Where did y'all get that name from? Realist?
Realist Drone Services. So that is how it all started. In December, we were at a Christmas party, and a friend was actually the one that said, hey, you should actually create an LLC, like do something. You're already taking photos. Just start the LLC. Let's think of names. Let's see. And he was being silly and making puns, and he came up with the Realist, like the realtor that lists. I don't know. It was we told him, you are so silly. You're so dumb, and we ended up using it.
Have you met a realtor that told you that's a good name? Because it's very relatable to real estate.
Yes.
Because I don't know if you're aware, if anyone has ever told you, but when you go into the HAR MLS, which is the Houston Association of Realtors, there is a tab called Realist.
Oh, no way.
Yes, and you click on that, and it tells you all the tax. If you pull up an address, it's going to tell you all the tax information for the property.
Wow. Wait, Realist spelled exactly
Yes.
like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, and so I mean that's very. And so
wow.
I remember that because I click on that tab very often.
Thank you, Lou.
Yeah, so that's why I was asking, where did you come with that name?
Funny.
And I really, when I was typing, I'm like, that's Realist. That's what that's the same tab we use for the
Oh my
when we do our
goodness.
search.
We had no idea. Wow, that is
our
funny.
research on properties. When you go in to teach other realtors, because this is a challenge I have for video, not for myself, but when I go and I share my love for social media and video and branding, what do you see the main challenge with realtors? And I don't know if you have a certain age group that you're focusing on, or if you're just doing these classes and everyone's coming with whoever's in that association, or
So for that question, everybody's invited, and we've had very old to very young, and I tell the younger ones, which are the ones that are really good at it, because social media is what we've grown up with, and even the younger realtors. They're pros, and I tell them, you guys have to help us and help your partners sitting next to you in the class because you guys have this. But we like to go for everybody because social media, and we tell the older ones, you think you don't have to be on there, but you do because people are. The millennials are the biggest group of home buyers, and where are millennials? We tell them they're on social media.
Yep.
And if maybe their parents, they're like, hey, you should use my friend, my real estate agent. And if that millennial looks them up and they're not on there, they're going to be like, who's Susie?
Yes.
And they're not going to want to work with them. So we tell them, you have to be on there. I know that's not what we like to hear because it's new, it's different, it's difficult. Everything that's new is difficult. But it's so important for all of us to be on there.
Totally agree. And it's not going away.
It's not.
The platforms may change and so forth. But as far as video and marketing and our branding, I think that's one thing I think realtors like of my peers that they don't get or they're not getting because they're used to doing it the old way. And, letters and postcards and all that, that's just not working anymore.
And even if it is, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah, it does.
And it takes a lot of follow-up with those things, which is why it's more costly. But what I tell my agents is that social media is free, almost free. It takes up your time, which time is money. But it's not something like that paper that you have to spend money for, the postage stamp, all that stuff.
A lot of times gets thrown into the recycle bin.
Yes. And why we've focused on Reels so much is because we used to do the static post, but video is so much more attractive. People are just so much more engaged.
Agree.
It's eye-catching. People like it. Even the older people, I tell them, I went to the library the other day with my little babies, and there was a grandma there with her little niece. And guess what she was doing? Do you think she was reading a book to her
What was she doing?
She was scrolling on her phone, watching videos.
Yeah, the grandmother.
The grandma. So everybody is on
I know.
social media watching videos.
Yeah.
Even grandmas, grandpa, everybody.
Everyone is. I know. And the people who say, I'll never do that, they're doing it. And they're watching TikTok.
And they're watching TikTok, yes. Don't eliminate TikTok for the older generation.
No. So on your strategies, so you're now teaching the strategies and you're teaching them to the realtors or whoever needs them. Yeah. And sounds like you enjoy doing that.
It's so much fun. It's because making reels is a fun
thing. It is
thing.
fun.
And I tell them, I know if you get stressed out because the app crashes or because something happens, don't get stressed. Oh, well, it's a fine. Huff and puff for a little bit. Go take a walk, drink some water, come back and have some fun. We use it as our like date night opportunity. Okay, let's create all the content for this week and we have a party. So.
Yeah. Don't you agree that what you just said is something that I always say, I think being doing videos and all this extra stuff that I've done, it actually makes me a better realtor because I'm constantly thinking about learning opportunities or educate. This is a good educational topic I can share.
Yes.
And so I take those opportunities or I read, and it makes me, because I'm educating myself, so I can share it with my audience or with
that's brilliant.
with clients.
So the beautiful thing,
it builds up that community, that relationship.
Yes,
that
and
people feel like they know you.
Exactly. You can be in the car with them, not necessarily with them, but with them on the phone, right? While they're picking up their kids or in the line to buy groceries or anywhere. They're scrolling there, and you're able to reach them there, teaching them, and they see your face, and maybe they might scroll past, but they're seeing you, and they're like, oh, this lady knows her stuff. Oh, she sells real estate. Oh, I think I want to buy my house or sell my house. Yes. So.
I agree. And that's what is the magic of social media and the videos of how you feel like you get to know them, and then you meet them, and you're like, oh, you want to ask, especially if you're following them and they just, let's say they just had a baby or something, and you're like, oh, you feel like or if you see them, have you ever been following someone, you see them at the store, and you've seen, you've heard, they maybe something happened, and you want to go up and just, I do that.
You just feel like you already know them.
Because, how are you doing? I saw that.
Yes, you know what music they like. You know how what they like to drink, or where they like to drink coffee. Yeah, you get to know people a little more.
Do you have any tips or tricks that you could give? Maybe 2 or 3 that you can give really quickly to get if someone wanted to go outside and do a reel today.
Yes, if you're a realtor, you need to be creating reels. You need to be educating your clients or potential clients, and you need to stop being afraid. Stop being scared of putting your face on there. Because if you want people to use you as a real estate agent, they're going to have to see your face anyway. So put it on video.
Yeah. It's we look the way we look. We sound the way we sound. It's not going to change if you're on video or in person, right?
Yes. Do it. You don't have to dance. You don't have to lip sync. Just educate people, inspire them, make them laugh a little bit, entertain them a little bit here and there, depending on your personality, right? But just do it. I really recommend it, and you will see how you begin to grow.
Yes, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you coming out and spending some time with us and sharing your love for Instagram.
Oh, yes.
It really shows, and I'm telling you, if someone emails me, to use them as a photographer, and I have you, who do you think I'm going to use?
Us, hopefully.
The person who I feel like I know.
Yes.
Not the person on email.
Mm-hmm.
And I see you, I watch you, and I feel like I know you. I think I've even shared some of your stuff, your content, because it's really good.
Thank you.
And keep doing that. Keep doing the education for us realtors.
Yeah, that has been one of the things that has scared us. Like, what are we going to do? And we decided we need to educate our clients. We need to be of value to our clients.
That's what we need to do. We need to educate them. Because if we're not doing it, someone who's not qualified might be doing it.
Yes. Well, I appreciate the invitation, Sheila. This has been such a pleasure.
Well, thank you again for coming out. This was so much fun.
So much fun.